Times are a little hard, times are a little rough. So let's go to the cards and just see the advice we're going to get for life, okay? So, your overall theme right now for what's going on in your life, it's telling you that you got to get your mind clear and get rid of any confusion. So, if anything's getting in your way, remove it immediately because there's no time right now to sit there and wait for a fight. There's no time to sit there and try to always protect yourself. You're the king. You don't need to do that, right? So why let other people take your thunder by saying things that you don't need to listen to? Block it, get rid of it, blot it out. A king doesn't bow to anyone. They stand on their own 2 feet. It's time you start standing on yours. And how? You're not going to allow others to zap your energy and get in your way. It's not going to happen. There's no need to wait around for another fight. It's done. So, how do you really make sure that that becomes your reality? Well, you're going to have to learn to let go of what? The Page of Swords, immaturity. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop always trying to find something new, something new way to do something. You already know what you need to do. As a king, you've already mastered all possibilities of thought and intellect. Act like it. Don't be a page and don't be wishy-washy, because if you do that, then it leads to even more confusion. You see the clouds and it brings in emotions, and the mind cannot deal with emotions, because when you add emotions into a mind, it becomes a total wreck, total chaos. Okay, so let that immature energy go and instead embrace the hermit upside down, which means that, again, get back into the public. You don't need to mentor anyone. You need to kind of just be you. And you see how it's moving this way, looking into the future. It's time you do that too. Stop getting caught up in the past. Stop thinking that you need to be the one who trains everyone and be the mentor of all. No, the hermit's upside down. He's saying there's no more time for that. No more need for that. It's time to get back into society and stop sulking. Stop hiding. Stop hiding, people. That's what's telling me right now. Stop hiding, right? There's no need to do that, okay? None. And here's the thing. What has caused this? What was running in the shadows to make you feel that all was lost, that things were total chaos, right? To make you feel like you have to fight and that, being a little bit immature and reckless. Well, it was the Ace of Cups. Somebody got into your heart. And because of that, it made you a little bit emotional. So rather than thinking with your mind, you thought with your heart. Okay? Don't do that. I know that this may be a connection that you really want, but the question is it the right connection for you? No, because you have some unfinished business you got to take care of. Wheel of Fortune upside down. You haven't closed your previous cycle. So before you can move forward with this, you got to close this. Only you know what that is. And that's why you're kind of being a little bit immature in mind. You're kind of second guessing, like I said. You're always feeling like, oh crap, what do I got to do now? So you, first of all, you can't hide. You got to get back into the public, right? And you got to confront this past thing, this past baggage, before you can open up into this new relationship that you're kind of wanting to jump into head first, but you can't. And what do you know? You know that, see, the Five of Cups reverse. You know that you're hurt, and you know that you need to heal before you can move forward. And that's funny because this card came up with the cup. So it's telling me the relationship that you're kind of seeking, you have some unfinished business you have to deal with first. And that is maybe get over the last person and don't make this new person the rebound. Because if you do that, you're going to destroy everything and go scorched earth. You're not going to solve anything by jumping into something new without taking care of the old first. Now, next, I want to pull a couple of oracle cards because I like to just see any kind of message that can give us or some advice it can give us to help figure out maybe a better path to let this all go, to heal the way we need to. Because if you don't face it now, then nothing in the future is going to work for you either, right? You're going to run into the same problem time and time again, over and over. And believe me, that's something you don't really want to do because it just ends up causing problems you don't need. Who the hell needs that, right? All right, so what does the Oracle have to say for us, my friends? Connect through the cosmos, 29. Community. Did I say get back out in the public? Hermit's reverse. It's telling you can't sulk. Connect through the cosmos, through the world. Get back into the world. Start enjoying yourself, right? Once again, Everything is connected. Connect through the cosmos, 29, that's 11. It's telling you have to get back to your spirit guides, get back in tune with the divine, whatever that is for you, whether it's God, it's the universe, whatever, you have to reconnect to that and have your spirit guides lead you through this journey to overcome the pain that you're feeling right now. And then it says that the emergence of hope, have hope. 44 is a master number. It's the master healer, right? Isn't that funny how this all tie into you have to heal before you can go forward with something new? And how faith, trusting in a divine plan. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? And all is well, and you got to have patience. So even though you want this new relationship really, really bad, you can't, because you have not dealt with your demons from the past. Once you do, then the world opens up and you can move to the next cycle and have it be very good, bright, and beautiful. But first, you got to deal with the past, heal, and move on. Now, while I was doing every reading, I always pull dice because numerology to me is the master of the universe. And let's see what it says. It gives you an 8 here. That's interesting. Last reading I did had an 8 as well. So it's saying that if you want to move forward, 6, 7, 8, 6 and 2 is 8. 8's moving forward, going with the flow, taking to the next level. You have to decide peace. And you only can choose peace when you get over sadness and you deal with it and you cope and you close the old to open up the new. So that's your reading. If you want your own personal reading, head over to wordswithatwist.com. Book a reading. I'll be waiting there for you. And I want to see you in my next reading. All right. Until then, bye now.